am Dr. Melissa Ruiz. Welcome to our 2017 Kindergarten Conference. Today, we have a special guest. Our guest today came all the way from across the ocean to be with us. So let's give him a warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest for today. No. 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 Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all this morning?
Good.
Let's give my little ones a round of applause for what they have done. Thank you so much for helping me out this morning. And for you of all who do not know who I am Fredrich Froebel. Can you say Fry?
Fry.
Rich?
Rich.
Froebel.
Frugal.
Fredrich?
Fredrich.
Froebel.
Frugal.
And I'm so glad to be here this morning. I'm here to have just a small talk with you to explain to you who I am and what I am all about. I am the founder of kindergarten. Have any of you ever heard of kindergarten?
Yes.
Good. Can anybody tell me what kindergarten is? Yes, ma'am.
Kindergarten is when you have fun and you learn new stuff.
Amen. I agree with her. You go to school and you learn. Now, can any ages go to kindergarten?
No.
No. And that is one of the reasons why I started kindergarten. Now, all of you all are teachers, right?
Yes.
And all of you all kindergarten teachers?
Yes.
No.
Yes. No? What do we have besides a kindergarten teacher?
I'll say yes.
You a kindergarten teacher? I thought somebody said no.
Yeah.
Okay, we will move on. Like I said, I am the founder of kindergarten. I was born April the 21st, 1782. A long time ago. I am from the country Germany. And Germany is across the Atlantic Ocean. It is a long way from here. I am the 5th child. So in other words, I have 4 siblings ahead of me. Or it could be I have 3 siblings ahead of me and 1 behind me. Either way, I'm number 5. My father was a preacher. And I am so sad to say that I do not know my mother. My mother died when I was 9 months old. And you may feel her spirit because I feel her spirit. And she's watching over me and making sure that I am doing the right thing. Didn't your parents watch over you and make sure that you did the right thing?
Yes.
Yes. And they continue to watch over you whether they're here or not. So my mother is doing the same thing. But the sad part about this, besides the fact that my mother is not here, my father was mean to me. So I was neglected as a child. But then I had an uncle. He took me in and took care of me and saw to it that I went to school. And I enjoyed going to school. But you know what? While I was in school, I like the fact of just being outside. I like the fact of playing outdoors and running around. How about you all? Did y'all like the fact of running outside?
Yes.
And playing in the dirt?
Yes.
But that was me. I like the fact of seeing things grow. And because of that, that's how I came up with the idea of having kindergarten. Also, beside the fact of being outside, I like the fact of working with numbers. I like math, and I like all different kinds of languages. When I got grown and started working, I worked with a forester, a person that worked in the forest, and that's looking after the trees and looking at all different kinds of plants and making sure that everything was growing the right way. Imagine that, being outside and watching everything just grow. But after that, I attended University of Jena, which is a university over in Germany. I tried various kinds of jobs. I went from one job to another, one job to another, one job to another. But then guess what happened? Can anybody guess what happened? Yes, ma'am.
You finally got a job?
Do you think I found a job I kind of loved?
Yeah.
That I like doing? Well, I did. I got a job teaching, and I taught at a progressive model school in Frankfurt, Germany. So as you can see, all my life, I lived in Germany until I was asked to come over here to the United States. I grew up in Germany, and Germany is a good country. How do you all like one day to go over to Germany and just explore? Who knows? You might decide you want to stay one day. I think it would be great for you to stay over there. In 1837, I started an early childhood education, which I call a child's garden. Can anybody tell me why I call it a child's garden? Yes, sir.
A kindergarten?
Why? Why did I call it a child's garden? Yes, sir.
Because there's small people learning about new things.
Small people learn about new things. Yes, ma'am.
Because you love playing outside and you wanted other people to feel how it was playing outside and watching things grow.
Amen. Do y'all agree?
Yes.
Did you learn that about me?
Yes.
That I love being outdoors. And a child's garden consists of you growing, just like plants growing. Look at our beautiful flowers on the table and our beautiful plants. Excuse me. It's like bringing the outside inside. How about taking a sniff of the air and smell the flowers? Don't they smell beautiful?
Yes.
That's how children are. Children are little things, and they growing and they learning at the same time. So I started kindergarten because I felt as though that 3- and 4-year-olds, they needed to learn. Their little minds are turning. They want to know what's going on. Don't you want to know what's going on? Wouldn't you like to know what's going on?
Yes.
How about you, sir? When you were little, wouldn't you like to know what's going on?
Yes.
Yes, all of us would like to know what is going on in life. So 3-year-olds or 4-year-olds, why couldn't they learn? Huh? Why couldn't they learn? Why? Why couldn't they learn?
Because you didn't have a school to go to.
Because they didn't have a school to go to. Do you think think it was right to do? No.
No.
Before I came about, you had to be 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old to go to school. They wouldn't let anybody who was 6 or 5 or 4 or 3, not even 2, go to school. So I thought that was not fair. So that's the reason why I started kindergarten. My idea was to use play, stories, activities, and have the little minds turning and a moving and a shaking. I believe in that. I believe that the fact in education movement through self-activity could develop in the right direction. So then, in 1840, I opened up my first kindergarten in Blankenburg, Germany. What's that word that you keep hearing?
Germany.
Germany. You keep hearing Germany. Like I said, before me, no child under 7 could go to school. They didn't have any education at all. I believe play is the engine of real learning. On your tables, what do you see?
Blocks.
I can't hear you.
Blocks.
Blocks. You have some blocks that's on your table. These are my toys. My toys. My wooden toys. My little friends. That I can use my imagination and I can just build anything I want. Anybody can tell me what this is?
A spear.
A spear. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. A spear. If you have one of these on your table, how about picking it up for a minute and just touching it? And touching it. What does it feel like?
Hard.
Smooth. Some say hard, some say smooth. Now, what is this on your table? A cube. Some say it could be a what? A shape of a what?
Square.
Square. Who can tell me the difference between a cube and a square? Yes, sir. Can you tell me?
One of them is smooth and the other one is not smooth.
One is smooth and the other not smooth. And I just made a mistake. I meant to say a spear and a cube. What's the difference?
A cube is pointy and flat side, but a spear is round.
Okay. We got all different answers. One is round, one is like a square, one could be a block, or whatever. What do you say it is?
The spear doesn't have sides and the cube does.
The spear doesn't have sides, but the cube does. I want you to take a minute, and I want you to play with my blocks. And I want to see, use your imagination, and let's build something.
Not those kind. I'm gonna make nothing in there.
I see you all using your imagination. That's a little child. The inner child in you is having fun. Just playing with blocks. Just playing with blocks.
Now I won't learn it.
No, just try. Just try. Just try.
Still won't learn it.
This would be so cool.
I have to, like, balance it.
Okay, time is up. The time is up. Let's everyone have a seat and let's sing. Ooh, look at this. And what is this?
Looks like a giraffe to me.
It look like a what?
Giraffe.
Say it
It
again.
looks like a giraffe to me.
A giraffe. All right. Your imagination. Good job. And what is this, young lady?
This is the castle.
A castle. And you, young lady?
This is a house.
A house. See what you can do with all kinds of shapes. And it doesn't take much to have fun. I like the fact of observing and see the joy of each child discovering the difference between the sphere and the cube. It is so amazing. So amazing for you all to use your imagination. At the age of 50 in 1844, with family in mind and the German children in mind, I wrote mother and nursery songs. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring one so that you could hear it and read it. But maybe the next time, if you invite me back, I will be able to do that for you. But you can go somewhere to the library and look it up, and it's called Mother and Nursery Songs by me. My favorite quotes. I love these quotes. And this is something that I really would like to share with you. And I truly believe in this, and this is my philosophy. Play is the highest expression of human development in childhood, for it alone is the free expression of what is in a child's soul. Play is the highest level of child development. It gives joy, freedom, contentment, inner and outer rest, peace with the world. The plays of childhood are the German means of all later life. And most of all, children are like tiny flowers, like on your table. They are varied and need care, but each is beautiful alone and glorious when seen in the community of peers. Remember that all of us have a little child inside of us. And remember that my theory that self-activity and play are essential factors in child education. Now I have gone to glory. I died June 21st, 1852. Can anyone tell me how old was I when I died? Yes, ma'am.
59.
No. Yes, sir.
21.
No. Yes, sir.
63.
No. Yes, ma'am.
68.
No. Yes, sir.
70.
Yes. I was 70 years old when I died. I died when I was 7. And after I died, a kindergarten movement started after that. And it spread through Europe and North America. So because of me, the founder, kindergarten was started. And I did not go to kindergarten, but I felt as though that all children of all ages should be able to learn. And I thank you so much for inviting me. Now, do I have anyone that would like to ask a question?
How much do it cost to attend?
He wants to know how much does it cost to attend. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. It is totally free. Do I have another person?
Why did you get involved?
Why did I get involved? Because I felt as though that all children of all ages should learn. They should learn. Let them be free and learn. Don't stay home and do nothing. That's how I felt as though that everybody should be able to learn. Do I have another one?
Why should I let my child go there?
Why should she wants to know why should she let her child go there? Because, did you go to kindergarten?
No, sir.
No, you didn't. That's one of the reasons why you should let them go, because you didn't go. You did not get the experience to go. So let your child go and learn. Let them learn from playing. They play, they learn, they grow. They play, they learn, and grow. Do I have another one? Yes, ma'am.
Do you enjoy working with children?
Yes, I do. I like the fact of seeing them coming in and so excited, and they got the little twinkle in their eyes, and they joy when they leave out, and they have learned something for that day. I really do. Do I have another one?
Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Stratna, Germany, and then I went to the University of Jena. Any more?
How did you come up with the name kindergarten?
How did I come up with the name kindergarten? Like I said, I love the fact of being outside and bringing outside inside. And I feel like children are like being in a garden. They are beginning to grow. They start off as little babies, and then when they get 3, and then they get 4, their little minds just wonders. So it's time to teach everybody what to do. Have fun and learn. I believe in play, learn, and grow. Can everybody say play, learn, and grow?
Play, learn, and grow.
And I thank you, and I thank you.